Test.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I see. There you go.
Okay. Yep. No, I was just checking if that was you or the...
Yeah, that was me. That's how I check my squelch. I have my...
Your system.
Yeah.
Rudder... Okay, wait for that. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to check the rudder, stabilizer, trim, and flaps.
Are you sure you're on the correct side?
No. My page is turned. Thank you.
No problem.
This is ready now, so I'll do this. Okay. Start time, 7:30.
Ops 4, proceed on Charlie, hold short 5 on Charlie.
Radio panel check set. So ATIS is 13422. That's wrong. 134225 set over there, okay. Tower 128.5. Ground 121.6. Check.
Perfect. I'm just going to put the company frequency on that one. You see that one? That's Venice. So somebody who's been to Venice and they never put it back on 129, 225, 250, I'm sorry. There we go.
I need to write that one down.
No, that's fine. You have it. Actually, okay. On the after the diagram page, you have that company frequency there.
Okay. Transponder test. That one's on. That one's set. ATIS obtained. Not yet. Can I check the altimeter airbag?
Well,
I'll do it in order.
You need to get the ATIS first in order to get the altimeter, right?
You are right.
Let's see. Wait, okay, so do we have the correct frequency? And I believe you do because you already checked.
3 Quebec Echo, Naples Tower on departure, turn left heading 040, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, so on this first line is what we are listening to, and we are listening only to COM1.
This machine is COM1.
Yes, exactly. And if you want to press a little bit harder, because sometimes this
090 at 3, visibility 10 miles, sky condition few clouds 2,300, temperature 23, dew point 22, altimeter 3000. Visual approach runway 5 in use, landing and departing runway 5. All aircraft use caution for bird and wildlife activity on in the vicinity of the airport. Ground control and clearance of air command on frequency 121.6. All aircraft use caution for cranes up to 239 feet AGL on in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact, give information Lima. Naples Tower, ATIS information Lima, time 1048 Zulu, 1090 at 3, visibility 10 miles, sky condition few clouds 2,300, temperature 23, dew point 22, altimeter 3000. Visual approach runway 5 in use, landing and departing runway 5. All aircraft use caution for bird and wildlife activity on in the vicinity of the airport. Ground control and clearance of air command on frequency 121.6. All aircraft use caution for cranes up to 239 feet AGL on in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact, give information Lima.
4, continue Charlie Delta Charlie, cross runway 5 on Charlie, hold short 14 on Charlie.
Zulu, 1090 at 3, visibility 10 miles, sky condition few clouds 2,300. Temperature 23, dew point 22, altimeter 3000.
No, I missed the...
Visual approach runway 5 in use, landing and departing runway 5. All aircraft use caution for bird and wildlife activity on in the vicinity of the airport. Ground control and clearance of air command on frequency 121.
Yeah, so you see, if you can't have mic on one without listening to that one.
Okay.
So you're always going to have, if mic, you can have it only if you're listening to that frequency also. So now we can switch this
and that switches both, okay.
Yep.
ATIS confirmed. Altimeter 30, 0. Where's the... Is that this one? I don't want to touch that.
That's the one. There you go, don't be shy. There you go.
I got shy.
All of a sudden, yeah.
Altimeter set. Airspeed we don't need on this one. Well, we need it, but not the 100. It's at 0. 269, 269.
This is one of the planes which in here in this corner which you're gonna have to check.
We'll check in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to check the brakes? Ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Going forward, checking the brakes. Okay, just feeling them out. You ready to check the brakes?
My controls, yes.
Your controls.
I'm gonna get out of here first.
Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on the...
And is there a particular reason you want flaps 10?
It was so you could inspect the flaps if you...
Naples ground, good morning from Center 74,
Ready?
center ramp with information
controls,
Lima,
I have controls.
taxi to the active for east departure.
Okay, taxi check. Flight control is appropriate for the wind.
Center 74, Naples ground, good morning, sir, runway 5, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14 Alpha.
Taxiing via Alpha, cross runway 14 Alpha, runway 5, thank you, Center 74.
And just checking a few things. Ground speed is coming up as we move.
Moving right, moving left. You have the turn coordinator moving. You have the
Yeah,
AG sign
so
moving. There you go. You can take some power out so you don't have to, so it doesn't accelerate that much when you're turning.
Okay. Might slide my thing forward one.
Okay.
I'll leave it there. Okay, just turning so I can see tower. My toe is sometimes catching the top of the...
Oh yeah, that happens to me too. If you're moving your feet too high on the pedal, that happens. So.
Yeah, I'm just feeling it. Okay, good. Taxi check, happy with all of that. Flight controls appropriate for the wind. There's not much wind. Okay. Brake on. We won't do the power check. We'll do the power check over there, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're information. Lima. I can see the tower can see me. So this will be Naples, let me just think through it, sorry. Naples ground, Air Center 60, requesting taxi via Alpha with...
Nope, you don't tell them via what.
Right. Requesting taxi. Are we doing touch and goes?
Yes, sir.
Requesting taxi for touch and goes with information Lima.
That's it.
Naples ground, Air Center 60 requesting taxi at, for touch and goes with information Lima.
Air Center 60, Naples ground, good morning, sir. Runway 5, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14 on Alpha.
Runway 5 via Alpha, cross 14 at Alpha.
Runway 5 via Alpha, cross at 1460, Air Center 60.
There you go.
And I didn't say good morning.
You can say good morning now. Hey, they are just humans. You can say good morning.
Okay. It feels a little sticky this morning.
Add a little bit of power. That's why, because we are not moving, so it's difficult to adjust them while you're not moving.
Have to wake my brain up. The left rudder to me does feel a bit heavy.
Really? Let's see.
You try?
Just, yeah, my controls for a second.
Or is it just me?
My left. Well, it's always gonna pull because of the left turning tendencies to the left.
Okay, it's normal.
Now, yeah, I'll take.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't think it's any different.
Okay, it's just me.
Depending on how much power you have also in the engine. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's kind of pulling a little bit too much. Yeah, we can keep a little bit less power.
Checking left, checking right. And does it matter if you check right, left, or left, right, or not
No,
really?
Not really. If you...
A bit more in the center.
if you have a crew of 2 people, usually each checks on their side. And the captain or whoever is taxiing, checking. So no delays here. When you're crossing, just go.
4 cross, runway 14 approach in, proceed on Bravo, hold short, 5 on Bravo.
Across 14 Charlie to Bravo, and if I could, I would just like to take Bravo Delta North Perimeter Road, join
so
Alpha and Bravo.
Never
Absolutely,
slow down
sure.
over
Bravo,
a
Delta,
runway.
North Perimeter Road, Alpha, Bravo for Ops 4.
Okay, I'm approaching 14, joining Bravo, Delta, North Perimeter Road, Alpha, Bravo, Ops 4, thanks.
Naples, ground Pino 710 Alpha X-ray, good morning, information Lima, right taxi.
This one's here, yeah.
Phenom 710 Alpha
yes.
X-ray, Naples ground, good morning, taxi runway 5 Delta 1 intersection via Delta, cross runway 14 Delta.
Runway 5, Delta 1 intersection, Delta, cross
Now,
runway
why
14
is
at
it so
Delta,
difficult for
710
you?
Alpha
It's also
X-ray.
because you're
Ops 4 is
keeping
get rid of
the
that,
feet
well,
in the
there's
air.
probably going to be 2 phenoms coming out of the jet center.
Try to, stay with the heels on the floor, make it easier for yourself.
I'll just hold Delta for now.
If you are getting,
Okay,
if you
sounds good.
need
I
to
only have one
use,
call yet,
like
but, I
at
expect
one
the other
point,
one
if you
right
need to
behind
use, brakes,
Okay.
it's easy to slide your feet up. But otherwise, if you're staying with the heels up, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Try to hold your feet like this up for, I don't know, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be really difficult. So just relax your feet, keep the heels on the floor. And that's a very actually important thing to do, and especially if you're flying and you're coming to land. You want to make sure, like, this used to be part of my checklist as I was training. It was called G-Cache, that's how we would call it. And it was like glide slope, stabilized, airspeed, and then heels on the floor. That was the very, very, very important part of it, because you don't want to inadvertently, by mistake, press the brakes as you're touching down, because that would drift you if you have no brakes in, or it could get you in a really bad situation.
That was my next question to you, so okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, so just be aware of that. Keep your heels on the floor, relax yourself, and as you are, trying to brake like now, you just move that feet a little bit up.
Mike, Rex Air, ready taxi for a northwest departure with Lima.
November 2390 Mike, Naples ground, good morning, runway 5 at Delta 1 intersection, taxi via Bravo, Delta, cross runway 14 Delta.
Taxi Bravo, Delta, cross runway 14, 2390 Mike.
Okay, we'll do the checks here, power checks. Perfect. Brake on park.
Good morning, it's your 3 code 2 truck, also 5 to right here.
Throttle to 1000.
Air Center 74 Naples Tower, right turn east approved, runway 5 full lane clear for takeoff. And I had a vehicle call for Rex here somewhere.
Okay.
Morning,
Okay, fuel selector, we're going to change. Fuel pump is
35,
on.
good morning, proceed to Rex Air
Change
via
to
Alpha,
left on.
North
Was not
Perimeter
on,
Road,
you
Delta
switch it
Bravo.
off.
Yeah.
It's all good. Did you switch the tank?
I switched the tank.
It's okay.
Sorry.
All good. Just, I know that's still a bit confusing with that.
I need to get over that. Yep. Fuel selector. Okay, check run up area. Good, check. Okay, then we're going to do this mixture full rich. Throttle 2000. Temps and pressures in the green. Warning lights off. Test. Check. Carb heat.
710 Alpha X-ray Naples Tower, good morning again. We'll short runway 5 at Delta 1 for the departing trip.
Look at your RPM when you're checking the carpet. So you have to do this while looking at the RPM. Okay, did you see the drop?
Slight drop.
Okay, perfect.
Magnetos, left, right.
Same thing, you do that while looking at the RPM.
Yeah, 150. Or maybe 100.
Yep.
About 100.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'm
Throttle back to
X-ray
idle.
Naples Tower, the traffic off departure is going to be making a right turn east.
Perfect.
Turn left,
Okay, back
you're going
up
to
to
turn right
1000.
heading 060, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff.
Okay, that's good. Mixture's leaned. Check. Radios and nav equipment, we're going to change over to tower. 28. Flight instruments, set and check. Seatbelts, check, check. Right rudder, flaps. Could you check that one before? Captain's brief. Okay, so in event of a problem before we take off with available runway, we're going to cut the throttle, come to an emergency stop with the brakes.
Always touch the controls which you're going to use.
Cut the throttle, come to a hard stop, get off the runway as soon as possible. In case of a problem with available runway still left after rotation, we're going to land the plane, cut the throttle. Or is it cut the throttle, land the plane?
Cut the throttle,
cut
land
the throttle,
the plane,
land the plane.
brake as required.
Brake is required, exit the runway as soon as possible. In case of an engine failure after takeoff with no runway available, I'm going to look for somewhere straight ahead to land, not turning more than 30 degrees, left or right.
Perfect.
Engine failure above 1,000 feet, I'm going to look to come back and land at any available airstrip.
My departure today, sir. That's right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Captain's brief finished. Radios are set to tower. Doors and windows. I'll close my window. You can close your door when you're ready.
Did we do the flight control check?
Mixture, radios, instruments, seats, rudder. Yes, no flight controls.
Cool.
Okay, before takeoff time, 7:29. Fuel pump is on. Let's not make that mistake again. Mixture is full rich. Landing light is not required. Pitot heater is not required. Anti-collision lights are on.
Yep.
Departure clearance not yet. And then we're going to take off.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep. Remove your
Change over
part
to maps. And
zoom in. Know where you are.
get on the look for oncoming traffic.
Naval Tower, November 20472, 20 nautical miles east of the field, requesting a full stop with information, Lima.
You know where you are.
27472, are you a jet or a single prop?
Yeah, we're a single engine, piston, 472.
All right, 472. That's way too far for me. Not in sight. Maintain VFR. Advise me when you're between 10 and 5 miles from the airport.
Just checking.
We'll advise 10 and 5 out from the airport, November 20472.
November 468 Tango Bravo, Naples ground, runway 5 at Delta 1 intersection, taxi via Bravo, Delta, cross runway 14 at Delta.
So just to run through it, we are Naples Tower, Air Center 60, runway 5 at Alpha, ready for takeoff.
Yep. Ready for takeoff, ready for departure, whatever you want to use.
Naples Tower, 2390, Mike, holding short, runway 5, ready for takeoff.
Number 2390, Mike, Naples Tower, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff. Remind me what's your direction?
Northwest.
Northwest, departure approved.
Thank you very much. 2390, Mike.
Repeat takeoff clearance, that's what you have to do.
Naples Tower, Air Center 60, runway 5 at Alpha, ready for takeoff.
Air Center 60, Naples Tower, hold short, runway 5, full length, departing traffic.
Holding short, runway 5, Air Center 60. It's okay to be idle when we wait, yeah?
1000 RPM.
I want to keep it at 1,000.
Yeah, you always want to keep it at 1000. That's the alternator RPM.
Air Center 60, make left traffic, runway 5, full length, clear for takeoff. The RV ahead's going to be departing northwest.
Right traffic, yeah?
Left.
Left traffic, clear for takeoff, Air Center 60.
There you go. Here's on the floor.
He said one more thing about following traffic.
Yeah, no, he said about that traffic is going to be departing to the northwest. So take the power idle, start cutting the corner a bit, only with your
No
heels
brakes?
on the floor, no brakes.
Okay, feels a bit fast, but that's okay.
That's why I told you to cut the power. Okay.
Full power. Throttle to the wall. Airspeed is alive. Everything is in the green. 40. 50.
House 4, thank you, sir. Have a great day.
60, beginning rotation.
November 270 Charlie Whiskey, Naples ground, runway 5 at Delta 1 intersection, taxi via Bravo, Delta, cross runway 14 Delta.
What's up?
I just want to check something. My radio is very noisy. Okay. I can see the taxiway. We're still climbing.
Look for, you see that building, the single building under your nose?
Yep.
That's what you want to usually aim, taking off from runway 5.
Okay, maintaining climb 1000. Looking around. A lot of mist over there.
Yeah.
Or fog over
Fog.
there. 500. Airspeed is good. Direction is not bad, 1 degree. That's good.
So you don't have to wait until 700. By 680, you can start your turn.
Okay, starting at 20 degree turn. Checking my rate of climb. Okay, I'm happy with it there. Keep the climb. Okay, approaching 1000, letting my nose settle, configuring back to 2-3. Okay, dropped a little bit there, that's good. Don't want to get too far away from the runway, but that's okay. Turning downwind.
FBO 35, ground proceed to GA via Bravo, Delta, North Perimeter Road.
Check your bank, 20 degrees only. There you go. You see if you're banking too much, you turn too early, and then you're descending also. So correct your altitude.
So this is a little bit close to the runway?
Just a tiny bit.
Tiny bit, okay.
Yeah. So what we're doing right now, we're actually getting further. So
creating some separation. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah, that's perfect. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you're
Clear center 60, runway 5, clear touch and go number 1.
Clear touch and go number 1, air center 60.
Beautiful.
He was a bit quiet. How do I? Sorry.
Right here.
That one.
This is for the radio. This is for you hearing me. This is me hearing you, and that's for this radio.
And this one?
That one is for the VOR. It's for navigation.
Okay. Climbing a little bit. Perfect. Airspeed is good. Midfield. We've got midfield, so I'm going to reduce the throttle because we're configuring. Actually, no, I'm going to do that.
We are a beam. You see, you're
a beam.
Yeah, you can't see the touchdown zone anymore. You passed it. Push the nose a bit every time you add the flaps. Push. There you go. Double check your fuel pump in your mixture.
$45 of the beam is when you like
45 of the touchdown zone.
The number.
Not the number, the touchdown zone.
Okay,
it's not called a beam. A beam means when you're parallel to it.
The 1,000 feet lines.
Fine, markers, yeah.
That's the touchdown.
Naples Tower 468 Tango Bravo, runway 5 at Delta 1, ready for departure.
RV 468 Tango Bravo, Naples Tower, runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff, and southeast departure approved.
A bit more. Okay.
Runway 5, clear for takeoff, 468 Tango Bravo.
There you go. You can always add...
Naples Tower 20472, 9 to the east, 1500, descending down to 1000 with Lima requesting full stop.
Number 20472, Naples Tower, put the midfield right down on runway 5.
Report midfield right downwind to runway 5, number 20472.
0 Charlie Whiskey, Cherokee is about to turn final now. No delay, please.
Slow yourself.
701 Juliet Foxtrot, Naples Charlie, clear to Oscar, Sierra Uniform Airport via radar vectors to Rogan. Direct Lakeland.
Slow yourself down.
Daffy.
That's why we can't have the radio so high.
Sorry, yeah.
To Camjo.
Okay. There you go. You're slowing yourself down. That's enough. Now 65 to 70. That's perfect. You can release now the nose.
Climb and maintain 2000.
Continue descending. That way we gave time to that plane to take off.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 134.42.
Okay, keeping this airspeed, aiming for the number, looks really good. Don't take power out yet. Keep a little bit of power. You don't want to be too slow. You're getting too slow. Add a little bit of power in there. Add a little bit of power. There. Okay, good. Take down the power out and just hold it here. So start moving, applying back pressure a little bit more. Stay on the right rudder, back pressure. Beautiful. That's it. And you protected the nose. Right rudder, flaps 0.
Flap 0.
Slowly apply full power.
Getting back straight.
You need to have your heels on the floor, otherwise you can't balance the rudders properly. Right rudder, rotate.
Okay, 60, rotate. He's turning to the right. Is that just his departure?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his. They do their own.
Okay.
You just have to keep yourself safe away from other people.
300. Airspeed good. Climb good. Direction a little bit more to the right.
Good. Yep.
.49. Okay. 600 soon. I'm going to be turning to the left.
Okay, doke.
Looking around. Looking left. Okay, approaching 700. And I'm going to begin turning to the left because I feel that's what I want to do. 20 degrees. Looking back to the airstrip. Maintaining a climb as I turn. Okay, I feel that's
TVM
roughly
701 Julie Foxtrot, Naples ground, almost
Look at that.
you're at Naples
Beautiful.
Aviation, taxi runway 5 via Alpha.
So
cross
last
runway
time
14
you turned at 800 feet. That gave you a little bit of shorter crosswind, and then we ended up being too close. Now you turn at 700 feet, and now you see it's giving you already a little bit of a more crosswind. Now let's check the distance. Looks pretty good. Now we can start our turn, and again, we don't. Last time we also did 30 degrees. Now we can just keep 20 degrees of bank. Don't need to do 30. Keep 20 as we are turning, maintaining altitude, and that's also increasing our radius a little bit, which puts us in a better position. Yeah, in reference to the airport, to the runway.
Helicopter 583 Tango Yankee is at the Charlie hangars with Lima, eastbound departure.
Number 583 Tango Yankee.
This time you can actually turn to 230. Keep that turn coming to 230.
coming.
On risk, keep crew 3 Tango
There
Yankee.
you go. How are you feeling? Altitude?
Altitude is okay.
Airspeed?
Airspeed is a little bit fast.
Okay, well, if you're correcting for the altitude, now your airspeed is also decreasing. Engine instruments?
All in the green.
Are you trimmed?
It doesn't feel bad. It's not like a...
Well, you want to have the plane flying all by itself.
Iconic 603 Naples ground clearance on request.
Perfect. Now we're looking...
Air Center 60, runway 5, clear touch and go.
Runway 5, clear touch and go, Air Center 60.
Perfect. Now we're waiting, and when we are abeam, those
20472, heading to your left, the helicopter low level departing to the east.
You see, and we are abeam right now.
472 additional traffic to Cherokee on the left downwind, watch for him as well.
1800.
We'll look for 2, we got a hold on the bottom. 472, thanks.
Iconic
Make sure
603,
for reach will pump on.
ready.
Please
Iconic
do not
603, cleared Opelika Airport as filed. Maintain 2000.
And we are maintaining that 85 knots, so keep the 85 knots with the
departure
pitch.
frequency 134.42. Squawk 4507.
Was that landing okay?
That was really good.
Okay.
Yes. So you see, we took a little bit more time in the ground effect.
Yep.
Checking the runway. Are we at 45?
We're a bit past 45, I think.
Okay, so let's turn. Power is good, no need to touch it. Just turn. Keep the nose down to keep 85. And if you want to help yourself in the turn, do flaps 25 in the turn.
RB270 Charlie Whiskey.
And now the plane turned a little bit
runway 5 at
better.
1 clear for takeoff.
Yeah.
Right turn, runway 5, southeast clear for takeoff.
Okay, then I'm going to straighten out
Iconic
here.
603, you said Naples
Try and get a
Airport. You're clear
square.
Naples,
Yeah,
but
stay
still
perpendicular, actually a little bit more to the left if you want to stay square.
To the left.
That's what I figured.
There you go,
Iconic
that's
603.
perfect.
Your readback is correct.
Okay.
Now you want to be at 75 with flaps 25. There you go, beautiful. That's it. You got the airspeed. Now you can really
20472, you're
zoom
going to
the
follow
nose
that
there.
Cherokee. Runway 5, clear to land number 2.
Turning in. I felt I turned in a bit late last time.
Okay, so this time you can do it a little bit slower. There you go, again.
Naples Tower, clear check 522, whiskey on R&F5.
A little bit high.
Clear check 422, Naples Tower, continuing down.
Okay, let's slow ourselves down.
So I'm going to use flaps to slow us down.
Yeah, push, keep the nose down. There you go.
Naples Tower, TBM 701, Juliet, Foxtrot, holding short, runway 5, ready for takeoff.
Reduce the power a little bit.
TBM 710, Juliet, Foxtrot, Naples
Nope,
Tower, hold
we're
short,
good.
runway 5, landing traffic.
Pull back the nose a
Runway
bit
5.
and don't need to take power. There you go. Pull back the nose a little bit, add a little bit of power.
Air Center 60, let's go around left side for
Go
air
around.
on the runway.
Go around Air Center 60.
And he said left side. Okay, flaps to 5 immediately. That's it. Pull. There you go. Airspeed is good. Your pitch, power. So you have the power, the pitch, the configuration.
270 Charlie Whiskey.
He said
offset
left
10
side,
degrees to the
offset.
right
So
side.
let's offset to offset.
To the right
Offset
side,
to the left.
Charlie Whiskey.
Yeah.
We could be in their way if they're a big plane.
No, we just want to stay away from them.
Okay.
There you go. You have over 70 positive rate of climb. Let's do flaps 10 smoothly.
Flaps 10 because we're over 75.
Yep. And keep that positive rate of climb.
Oh, we're staying down the runway. Just
We're staying, yeah, we're
Okay,
just
okay.
offsetting to the left a
Okay.
bit. And there.
TBM
Keep that
701 Juliet,
climb.
Foxtrot,
Maintaining
turn left
climb,
heading
maintaining
040,
Pull back
runway
on the
5,
yoke.
holding
I want
clear
you to
for
pull
takeoff.
back.
more than 10.
Okay.
No, 10.
701
10,
Juliet,
okay.
Foxtrot.
Flap 0.
Takeoff runway
Flaps
5 on
0.
departure left, 040.
There you go.
No delay,
Pulling
please.
back to
Traffic
offset the
traffic
flaps.
turning them off.
Okay, stay on the 050 heading now.
Air Center 60,
Okay,
whenever you're ready, you're going to remain in left traffic.
I'm turning.
Remaining in the left traffic, Air 60. There you go. So you want to correct, you just want to get parallel to the runway. Okay?
Okay.
700 and we can start our turn. Keep that
700 left turn.
pitch for 79. Go around requires a little bit of work, okay? So be ready to apply that, those muscles.
Okay.
Okay? Good. So
Okay.
now we're just on the crosswind, looking good. We're still climbing at 79.
Coming up to 1,000. As we hit 1,000, I'm gonna level off. Power back to 2-3.
There you go.
Yeah, that's all good. Plane's taking off. Now I feel we're a good distance. I'm gonna begin my
Okay.
turn. Standard turn. 20 degrees, and not look back at the airplane. Taking off.
701 Juliet, Foxtrot, contact Fort Myers approach. Have a good day.
Come back,
Over
check your
departure, Juliet
altitude.
Fox.
Pull back a bit. There you go.
Too
Again.
much focus outside. Let's
No, it's not too much focus outside. It's good. It just has to be out,
Checking.
inside, outside mostly.
Air
Come
Center
back
60,
in.
runway 5, clear touch and go number 1.
That was for you.
clear touch and go number 1. Air Center 60.
There you go.
20472, safe
Let's
parking.
find the balance where we can.
472.
472, turn right 1 able, contact ground point 6. Have a good day.
One able over to ground point 6, thanks, have a good one, 472.
Tower, November 5566, Southwest 9 miles, 7 north, full stop.
Number 5566 Alpha, Naples Airport, the midfield left downwind, runway 5.
Okay, we're a beam, so I'm going to reduce the power to 1.8.
Runway 5, very,
A little bit more.
5566 Alpha.
Flaps to 10. Keep downward. Check around us. I'm feeling it a little bit better today, I feel, but
You do.
I'll make a mistake, I'm sure.
Don't. We all make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes.
701 Tango Whiskey.
It's what you do about them.
We're 50 feet short of runway 5. Tango Whiskey.
Are you ready though?
Let's check.
Yeah, ready to go. Tango Whiskey.
Don't forget we're going a bit
Turn right
fast.
060, runway 5 at Delta 1,
Start
clear
right
for
turn.
takeoff. Traffic to Cherokee turning left base for the runway.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 5, Tango Whiskey.
Okay, you can do the flaps if you want in the turn. There you go, in the turn, but not before, yeah?
Okay. Bit more, where are we at, 15, something like that.
There you go.
Level off, keep our positive rate of descent.
And that's what I want you to do, exactly what you're doing right now. You're looking at the runway, coming back in, you're checking, you're going back out. You see the traffic?
I see the traffic.
Perfect, good. Airspeed, is it good?
Airspeed
Nobody's
is
here.
75.
That's perfect, look at that.
Okay, making a... little bit high, keep my nose down.
That's nothing, that's perfect.
Okay.
You're lining yourself beautifully. And look at that, the second red is coming in right now, it's already turning pinkish. Beautiful.
Okay, I feel we can make the runway.
Perfect.
Forward pressure.
So we are a little bit fast and we have 3 reds. Pull back, not
pull back.
There you go. To show ourselves to 70, and that's going to give us also...
Number 701 Tango Whiskey,
Getting
contact
back
Fort
on
Myers,
the-
departure 134.42.
We're looking actually pretty good.
Day.
Let's keep that 70. Don't let go of the control. You have control, okay? So please make sure you're controlling that yoke.
I have control.
Okay, we're looking
Twin
really
Diamond
good.
566
Going towards
Alpha,
number
runway
5. Don't
5,
change
clear to
anything for the
land. You're
moment.
gonna be
Still
inside
a little
Cherokee
bit of right
traffic on
rudder.
the 6 mile
Start
final.
walking the power out smoothly. Okay, fly a bit of back pressure on the yoke, a bit of more back pressure on the yoke, more back pressure on the yoke, more. There you go. And power is all 0, idle? Okay. So it's okay if you keep a little bit, just don't forget to take it out. Flaps go 0.
Flaps go 0. Was that okay?
Yeah, it was beautiful, it was amazing.
Okay, power is at 60, beginning rotation.
There you go. For the next one, I'll teach you something so we can protect the nose a little bit more, okay?
Okay.
I usually don't do that with students before they go for their solo or in the first stages, but I feel it's a good...
Career track 522, you're going to be number 2, following a Twin Diamond on the left downwind. They'll be turning base in front of you, runway 5, cleared for the option, number 2.
Roger, runway 5, clear for the option, number 2. We'll keep a lookout for that traffic. 522.
79.
300 feet. It's a nice morning.
Very beautiful.
Direction is going about 1 or 2 degrees off.
It's perfectly fine, because actually your diamond is on 050. The diamond is at...
Yep, wind correction, huh?
Yeah,
Corrected
so
for wind.
if you're keeping that wind correction diamond on the actual heading you want to be on, then it's perfect.
Okay. 600. Okay, 700 beginning left turn. Am I out there? See the runway, no one's following me.
Come on.
Keep the elevation coming. Okay, and I feel we're parallel. Coming up 1,000. So I'm just gonna level off here, reduce power to 2-3. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit more distance.
Perfect.
Heading in the gap between those buildings.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna begin a left turn. What am I climbing?
I love how you picked like that smooth climb, you picked it up and you immediately correct for it. Thank you. That was really good. And now we want to stay parallel to the runway, so you can go a little bit to the left to 230, and also the diamond is going to be right there on 230, you see. So some days you're going to have more wind than the others. and you're gonna have a a bigger difference between the heading and the wind correction diamond. Today it's just a small difference, so we can go a little bit to the right, bring that diamond to 230.
66 South, contact
That's
9.6.
beautiful.
Over ground, Southwest 66 Alpha.
Engine instruments,
Green.
airspeed.
Power's a little bit high.
Oh, it's okay, 92, 93 is
Center
actually
60, continue on the left downwind, I'll call your base.
60. 5 downwind, you will call my base. 60.
There you go, air center 60.
Air center 60. Does he call me air center 60 or 60?
He called you air center 60.
Okay. So I'm extending my downwind and he's gonna call my
correct.
base.
And we got, in the meantime, we got a message, right? Maintain altitude while you're maintain altitude.
Yep.
Okay, and you have a message here. Let's check it. No. Just press on message button. There you go. That's a reminder. You have to change the fuel tank.
So is it okay we change the fuel tanks?
Yeah. So
Okay, let's
press
change the
that. Fuel pump on. Make sure it's on.
Okay, fuel pump on. Changing fuel tanks to right tank.
Perfect. And we don't have to switch the fuel
Check
pump off
52, contact Fort
because
Myers,
we are in the traffic pattern.
134.42, every day.
There you go. So you need to trim a little bit nose up because you took a little bit of power.
Skyvan 42, Mike, you gonna be ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go, 42 Mike.
All right, Skyvan 42, Mike, Cherokee off the departure ends on the
here's what,
040
dropping
heading
a little
to
bit.
flight
I
control.
wanna add a
You
little
can
bit more
turn left
power
on course,
because
runway 5,
we've just
Delta
been
1,
dropping.
I agree.
Let's take off runway 5, Delta 1
Also,
intersection.
you have an extended downwind now, yeah?
Yeah.
Center 60, you can turn your base, runway 5, clear touch and go. Traffic say Skyvan takes runway for departure.
Turning base, touch and go runway 5, air center 60.
There you go. You can start your turn and check your distance. That's why every time, remember the big knob all the way to the right? There you go. You're at 2.4. Good. So you can start the configuration if you want.
2.4. I'm gonna begin my configuration. So dropping to.
Keep that turn coming.
I just don't like to drop power in a turn. I don't know if that's.
It's fine as long as you let the nose descend. There you go.
Okay, then I'm also gonna make another turn, I think, because
Okay.
then I will. Once I've begun my turn, I will. What are we at? 2.4. I'm gonna wait a minute. No?
Okie doke. As you wish.
As I wish. I'm gonna put them in because I don't have a good reason.
Well, you're a bit high, so that's gonna help you descend.
Thank you for the good reason.
And then also you were trying to correct for a turn, and also when you have flaps you're going to turn in a smaller radius, so it's going to help you also turning faster. Now let's get the plane aligned. Let's now cross on the other side. Let's get the plane aligned. And I said I'm going to teach you something on this one.
Okay.
So we're a bit high, so we have to push the nose down a bit.
134.42, just watch for that Cherokee. They turn him. He's about 2 north now.
We're going to want to
1,700 indicated.
We're going to want to protect our nose a little bit. So you see, you have to push the nose down a little bit, and we're going to make it even more harder. We are going to have to push the nose down even more. So I'm going to do some. Look, take the trim and put nose up. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Keep the nose down. Take some power out at flaps 40. Just a tiny bit. Or there you go. That's it. Flaps 40. And you see how you have to actually push the nose down?
I'm fighting, yeah.
You're fighting?
Well, yeah, I'm pushing.
Perfect. Yeah. Keep it like that. Still aiming for number 5. You have to fight it sometimes. You have to push it. Do that. Do that. We're going for number 5. And guess what? Because you have that trim, the plane wants to go, the nose wants to go up. When you're about to touch down, that's actually going to help you protect the nose. Keep the nose down still.
Keeping the nose down.
Okay.
Pulling the power back.
Not yet. Now. Okay. But don't touch down before the threshold. Pull back, pull back, pull back.
Trying not to land. Trying not to land.
Not land. Don't land. Look at the end. Don't land.
Don't land.
Well, you cannot let it go.
Sorry.
Land.
I let it go.
You see how much we still had available? This is how we should have landed. There you go. Flaps go 0.
Flaps go 0. So fight it more.
Yep. Fight it more.
Okay.
Full power.
Okay, 60 rotating. Fight it more, Josh.
Fight it more a bit. And I could, you know, touch and help a little bit, but then you won't feel the controls anymore. And that's not my intention. You have to feel the controls, not me.
Fight it more.
Yeah, so fight it a little bit more next time, okay, sir?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. $400. 500. 600. 700 turning. Coming out of turn, checking right.
What airspeed do you want to be at?
79.
So how do we get that?
75. Lower the flaps, lower the nose a little bit.
There you go. Yeah. Remember, now you have the trim in, that's why you have to push the little bit the nose down.
1000. Okay. We're really not going to let it land this time.
Okay.
It's going to get a little bit more distance from the 1000. That's
don't climb. Okay, I think that's enough.
That's enough.
Don't let it climb. Nose. The power is good. The nose is a problem. There you go. And help yourself. Make your life easier. You can trim it now.
Okay.
That's the thing what we're gonna do on short final when we're about to.
Tower, Cup 59, Juliet Victor, ready and Alpha.
Cup 59, Juliet Victor, Naples Tower, right turn east approved, runway 5 following, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 5, right turn approved, 59 Juliet Victor.
Air Center 60, runway 5, clear touch and go.
clear touch and goes, Air Center is 60.
Okay. So watch your airspeed, watch your altitude. You're a bit fast. Airspeed, airspeed.
Okay, so I lift
take
the
a little
nose,
bit of
take the power back.
Take a little bit of power. You can't really
don't
lift
wanna
the
climb.
nose because you don't want to climb. There you
Okay.
go.
Good. Thinking in the right direction.
Yep, very good.
Okay, we're abeam.
There you go. Let's do it. There you go. Let's finish. Let's finish the check. Everything, all 4 items. There are 4 items. There
Fuel
you go.
pump, mixture, fuel pump. Mixture, fuel pump, mixture, fuel pump. Let's keep it straight. I can see the 1,000 footers coming up at about 45 now. I'm going to do my turn and maintain. I like to do these flaps in this turn. Keep the nose down, don't go too far. Nose down. A bit more bank. I think I'm going to straighten up there.
Perfect.
Okay, don't want to bank too steep.
There you go.
Airspeed is 80, so it's a little bit fast, isn't it, for this?
That's correct. Yes.
So we're gonna.
We're slowing right now. By pulling. You're already slowing.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna begin a turn in. I'm looking at the end of the runway, which is my mistake. I'm feeling we're close because of the end of the runway, but I should not look at the end.
Go. Nope.
Okay, I don't want to go too steep. Help myself a little bit with the rudders. We're a little bit high.
That's perfect. We are actually good. Let's do flaps 40.
Flaps 40.
You're pushing the nose down a little bit, and now do the trim up.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Pushing the nose down. Still aiming for the number.
Aiming for the number. Wings level. Aiming for the number.
Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down. There you go.
Power, walking the power back.
Walking the power back.
Okay, now we're not going to land it.
No, don't try to land it, okay? Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here.
I'm holding it.
Take power out,
power out. Power's all the way
back,
out.
pull back a bit, pull back, pull back.
I'm
more.
full.
More.
Okay.
Did you see?
I see.
And how you put the landing gear, the main gear down first, and then the nose came down.
I see. You really wheelie it in.
Right rudder.
Right rudder.
More right rudder.
More
Full power. Full power.
Full power.
There's no way delaying the full power. You just go straight in. I don't want you to delay that, okay?
Yep.
It was such a beautiful landing. Okay.
Okay.
Now, you see how much you had to use?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you don't have the trim, you're going to have to use even more. So I want you to actually understand that you can use more. Don't be afraid.
Okay.
And you see how we rounded out and we waited a little bit in ground effect and we let the plane descend smoothly. That's what we want to do. Next time, we're going to do it without the trim.
It was nice to feel that. I understand it much better.
Perfect.
79, climbing at 10, 300 on 5. A little bit steep. Let's get the airspeed back.
That's why you have the yoke, so you can correct it for speed with the yoke.
500. Roll it that way. 600. Okay. Turning left, checking left.
Jet 510, Naples Tower, on departure, turn right heading 060, runway 5 at Alpha 1, clear for takeoff.
Right, 060, runway 5, clear for takeoff, Jet 510.
Climbing at 10, parallel to the runway. 9,000.
You wish 9,000, only 900.
900. Okay, walking it back. I keep wanting to do that. Let's not do that. We don't need flaps.
Start your turn smoothly. And
okay,
make sure you're trimming the plane so you maintain 1,000. You don't have to fight it. So that's why we want to do pitch power trim. And if your airspeed is 92, 93, that's actually perfect. You're fine with that. Okay, is the plane still climbing by itself? Let go of the control. Yep, you need more nose down trim. Let's get it back first to 1,000. There you go. Don't trim while you're descending. Let's get it to 1,000. And now it would be the moment to trim. So, okay, pitch is good. Power, let's fix the power to 2,300. Every time we push the nose down, 2,300. Every time you're pushing the nose down, your RPM is increasing.
60, runway 5, cleared touch and go, caution returns with the citation departing.
Is that it?
Yeah, yes.
Clear touch and goes, runway 5, waiting for a citation to depart, 60 S enter.
Hey, ask if we can do a short approach. Requesting a short approach.
Air Center 60 requesting a short approach.
Air Center 60, caution returns with the citation departing, short approach approved, just clear touch and go.
Short approach approved, touch and go, Air Center 60.
Perfect.
Okay, we're in the beams, so...
You lost your engine.
Okay.
What do you do?
75, I'm looking for 73.
73, so full,
73.
Don't waste time. Full.
Pull. I'm at 80.
You're trying to maintain the altitude, you're not trying to pitch up.
Yep.
But okay, 73.
Okay, 75, 70, 60.
Okay, control that.
Okay.
Smoothly, apply a little bit of back pressure.
Okay.
Apply a bit of back pressure, just hold it there.
Okay, holding it there. Speeding up a little bit.
Not too much, hold 73. Keep that turn coming.
Keep the turn coming.
No, don't change that much. Change a little smaller changes.
Yeah, Tower, would you like us over to departure from Jet 510?
Yes, sir,
okay.
Jet 510.
Trim if you need to, a little bit of nose up trim.
126.8 now, 126.8.
So you can help you with the 73. Now, how do you feel? Are you high or are you low?
I feel I'm a bit high, but
okay,
considering
let's do
everything,
let's do flaps 10 then.
Okay, flaps 10.
Okay.
It's down 76.
There you go.
I'm doing more of an oval, yeah, not a square, because it's...
That's perfectly fine. That's what you want to do
more
here.
of an emergency
okay,
kind of
exactly.
situation.
Keep 73. There you go. How do you feel?
I feel high. We can do another
flaps
set of
to
flaps.
5.
Flaps to 5.
And can you make the runway?
I can make the runway.
Flaps 40.
Flaps 40.
Push the nose down.
Push the nose down more. We are 74. Okay, I think we've made the runway.
Oh, wait, yeah.
We not got fuel. We not got power today.
You're not gonna do anything.
Okay, not touching anything.
Yep. You don't have power, and flaps are maximum. Once you put flaps in, you can't take them out. Push the nose down to maintain 73. There you go.
Straightening out.
Getting in ground effect. I just want you to hold the plane in ground effect. Here you go, and just hold it here. Hold it, not too much. Hold it, 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 more. There you go. You see how you're keeping the nose up?
Yes.
Perfect. Flap 0.
Flap 0.
Full power.
Full
Beautiful.
power.
Nice. Do you see how you kept the nose?
Yeah, you really
second time in a row.
Floated down the runway, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, power 60 rotating. Speed 60, not power.
Yep. You want to float like that in the ground effect a little bit. Use the ground effect.
Okay.
Okay, 79, and you can use the trim to help yourself.
Let me think about that in a minute.
What's to think about it? You're applying back pressure or forward? If you're applying back pressure, you need to nose up trim.
I want to slow down a bit, huh? Because it said, I want to go nose up.
There you go.
Okay, off heading a little bit. Let's correct. Get back. Look around us. Don't focus on the instruments. Climbing at 10.
Beautiful. Don't focus on the instruments. That's okay. So you see, you said something really important. You said, let me think about it. We want to turn that into instinct, not a thinking situation.
Like riding a bike.
Exactly. You're not thinking about how to maintain that bike straight or balanced, right?
That's right. 700 turning. Maintaining altitude, looking back. Get more return. Too much turn.
That level.
A level.
You said it is too much, so that's why.
Okay, coming up to 1,000. We come up to 1,000 quite quick.
You see, we are cutting a little bit in. Look at the wing. The wing and the runway, they're at an angle. You want to be a little bit.
060, runway 5, full
you want to be the wing and the runway
060, clear to take off.
parallel.
468.
You want them a little bit parallel, just like this. You see how I'm playing right rudder?
Yep.
Now, we can start over.
20.
How do you feel it? How do you feel about it?
I feel I'm pulling a little bit, so I want to trim, but let's not trim in the corner. Let's.
If you're in straight and level flight, yeah, in corner, yeah, you're right. You could wait for a second.
Okay. It's okay, I think.
Yeah,
maybe
pretty well.
Not bad.
Okay, this time we're gonna ask for a full stop. Okay?
Full stop. Okay.
You can
ask now.
You can ask now. You can ask later, whenever you want.
I'll ask now, nice and early. Naples Tower, Air Center 60, requesting full stop. I should say my location as well, right?
Air Center 60, Naples Tower, caution wait turns with citation departing runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Clear.
Clear for landing.
Clear for landing, yeah?
Just confirm we are clear to land runway 5. Say that.
Confirming we are clear to land runway 5, Air Center 60.
Air Center 60, runway 5, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 5, Air Center 60.
There you go. Don't get closer to the runway. Look at that. You're flying 220 basically with a wind correction. So, okay. Look at the runway.
Yeah,
still you have to configure.
Past the beams. Let's come back to 1800. Keep down. Check.
There you go. Check everything.
Check. Okay, turning in. Not too
November
steep.
468, Echo Sierra, contact Fort Myers, departure on 126.8. Have a good day.
268, good day, 468 Echo Sierra.
Now how do you feel?
I feel we're
High.
high.
We turn a bit early. That's perfectly fine. Use flaps 40 then to descend faster.
Flaps 40
There you go. Push.
on the straight.
Yeah, take a little bit of power out also. Just a bit. There you go, that's it. Start your turn.
Starting my turn.
Take power out.
Power out.
Because we're still high. So sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, you know,
Okay.
to correct. If you need, you're going to bring power back in. If not, not. You can take it all out. All out.
All out. Empty.
There you go. Push the nose down to maintain a safe airspeed. There you go. I don't care if you do this kind of adjustments, all the power out and then you bring it back in, you know, like if you have to correct for something like that, you have to correct, you know.
Now we're too low, so I'm going to correct.
There you go.
Come up a bit more power.
Yes, perfect. Check with your versus your airspeed. Is your airspeed good?
65.
Perfect. There you go.
Power, I'm going to walk it out slowly and I'm going to not land it.
Don't land the plane. Don't land. Don't land. Don't land.
I'm not going a bit closer to
Don't land. Don't go closer. Don't go closer.
Don't go closer.
Don't go. Pull back.
Pull back. Pulling back.
There you go. You want you to keep that all the way. The plane all the way until you're rolling out like this. Until this moment, I want you to keep this in. Keep that in. There you go. Use your brakes. And we can go to Bravo. Go to Bravo. That way we don't have to cross the runway.
Was that a flat landing or did
No.
No.
It was good.
It was okay.
Yeah.
But I still want more.
I still want you to...
Air Center 60, contact ground point 6, leaving runway. Have a good day.
Content in ground, Air Center 76, runway.
Air Center 60.
Air Center 60.
There you go.
Let's clear the runway. Let's not waste time here.
Exactly. And I like the way you're walking yourself, you're talking yourself through the flight, through the, like every step. I love that.
Okay,
Please keep on doing it.
Over and stop. Hold short. Well, it's not hold short, but it's clear. Okay, we're going to change this. So we are on. Okay, I'm just going to double check. I know I pressed the button, but I don't want to imagine you're not here, you know? Ground is 2-1, yeah. Okay. So
Guess what?
configure.
You see what showed up on your page when you landed? This pops out automatically.
Okay.
Ground
It's
right there. You have all the frequencies here.
Perfect. Okay. I want to call ground and just tell them where we are and that I would like taxi back to. So we are at cleared runway 5 at Bravo, requesting taxi to Air Center. Is that okay? Am I missing a checklist?
Hey, try it. See if it works. Try it. I'm not joking. Please.
Try.
Yeah, try. Whatever you told me, say that.
Naples ground, Air Center 60, runway 5 at Bravo, requesting taxi to Air Center. Ramp, over.
Air Center 60, Naples ground, taxi depart via Alpha.
Depart via Alpha, Air Center 60.
There you go. It was perfect. The only thing is, when I told you to try it, you said runway 5, you didn't say cleared runway 5, you just said runway 5 Bravo, which is fine.
November 62 Tango Juliet,
And
Naples
then
ground, you clear
you
Alpha
said
Hotel November
over.
Airport Alpha.
We don't really use, we don't use over.
Expect 10,000 minutes
I got
after.
stressed all of a sudden.
Departure frequency 126.8, squawk
You had no reason, because your call was actually perfect when you said it, so that's why I said try.
62 Tango Juliet, cleared
It was
Alpha Hotel
perfect.
November, as filed,
I got
2,000,
scared.
expect 10,010.
Yeah, sometimes you have the right answers,
7444.
but you're getting nervous or scared for no reason, you know, so you did good. After landing checklist, you did put the flaps 0, but also mixture and fuel pump.
Fuel pump off.
Yep.
Mixture back to X.
Yeah, there you
Leaned,
go.
leaned, mixture leaned. Now this mixture, it changes depending on what altitude you're at, yeah? So if we land at a higher altitude, when you lean the mixture, it's a different setting to...
Right.
X.
I mean, if you want, we can talk about that. It's how it works.
No, it's good to learn here for now.
Yeah.
Get
So
it
what
right.
the mixture actually is doing, it's adjusting how much fuel gets into the carburetor. Now, why is that important? for best performance of the engine, we have to have a specific ratio of oxygen to fuel molecules. So oxygen molecules to fuel molecules, okay?
Okay.
Now the higher we get, we receive less oxygen, correct? I mean, we have less molecules of oxygen, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Therefore, we have to feed the engine less fuel to keep that 15:1 ratio. That's the ratio, 15:1. Now, oh. What the fuck? I thought that was Nick on the radios, but I said, no, that's impossible. It's actually Nick, and he brought this diamond in 5566 Alpha. That's so cool. To the right, sir.
You just had a baby like 2-3 days ago, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yes. But, and I heard Nick, I was like, what? Okay. Cool. That's not our diamond. Our diamond is a different one, but it's something is broken with the engines. So maybe they bought a different one, or they just brought a different one.
And you said you don't like to, that the prop should never go over the ropes.
Yeah, the prop should never go over the ropes. You can keep the wing over the ropes, but that's it. And now we are just going parallel a little bit, not the prop. There you go. And now we can turn to the right maximum. And that's about it. Level the rudders. Okay, and shut down, terminate.
Shut down, terminate.
Everything goes.